And good evening, sports fans. Welcome to tonight's special pre-recorded edition of the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, heard every Wednesday night on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Got an exciting lineup tonight for you with two inspiring guests. First up, we'll talk to the man himself, Coach Tony Welch. He's the head coach at Jenkins High School. Coach Welch has led his team to an impressive 8-2 season in Region 3A and has a remarkable coaching career, including playoff runs at Claxton, Savannah High. He's known for building strong, resilient programs. He'll share his insights on this season's success that the Warriors had and what it takes to develop a competitive program. Next up, of course, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, Assir, the senior running back from Bethesda Academy, transferred from Memorial Day School, has had an explosive season, rushing for over 900 yards. I think he only needs 73 for 1,000, and recently adding 182 yards and 2 touchdowns in the in the quarterfinals of the SCISA playoffs. They're the defending state champion, so can't wait to see what they do. And of course, he'll share his journey and goals and his outlook on football. So get ready for an exciting show tonight on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Up first, Coach Tony Welch. And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Kicking it off with my first guest is Tony Welch. The head coach at Jenkins High School brings a wealth of experience, knowledge, and a track record of dedication to his teams across the state of Georgia. What I mean, he's at Jenkins, guided the Warriors to an impressive 8-2 record this season in Region 3A, showing remarkable improvement from previous seasons, and he's playing in the classification where he belongs. So, especially in 2023, the team has, reached the quarterfinals in 5A, so pretty impressive. So his career includes successful stints at Memorial Day School, Claxton, Savannah High, made playoffs at those schools, where he led the team to multiple playoff appearances. He demonstrates the consistency to build a better program. Known for his strong leadership, Coach Welch emphasizes teamwork, dedication, and growth on and off the field, making him a respected figure in the Georgia high school football arena. Joining me now in the Coach's Corner hot seat for 4 questions, or I like to call 4 quarters, the man himself, Coach Tony Welch. What's up, Coach? Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, coming to the end of the football season, we're in the playoffs, and once again, you got the Warriors in the playoffs again. I think that's 5 straight years the Warriors have been in the playoffs, but last year you had a great run. So once again, congratulations on that program going as deep as they did last year, and hopefully the same this year.
Yes, sir.
All right, like I said, I like to do 4 quarters with my guests, whether it's a coach or someone from the sports arena here in Savannah, Georgia. So we're going to do 4 quarters with Coach Tony Welch. Okay, quarter number 1, Coach. Reflecting on the season so far, what has been the most rewarding aspect of coaching this Jenkins team this year? How has this team evolved since the beginning of the season and reaching where they're going to go? And once again, a tough loss to Calvary in overtime, but you're right there with the best teams in the area.
Well, yes, we're just grateful that we are going to be playing this week, made the playoff. Our guys have these are the guys that I've had 4 years, so these are the guys that have had a goal of winning it all, and now it's in front of us. We've improved as far as being the best team that we can be. But our goal has always been to advance and win it all, and the goal is still there. We just have to make sure we're doing the things that we need to do to get better, and not necessarily worry about other teams. We just need to worry about making sure that we're doing the things that we're fundamentally sound, that we're solid as a team, and that we're going to move forward.
All right, and quarter number 2, the game against Calvary was close and hard fought. What lessons did your team take away from that matchup, and how have those lessons prepared you for the playoffs coming up?
Well, for me, it's to save a timeout. And the other was just to keep playing hard and understanding that it's nothing that we feel like we could have done better to make ourselves a winner in that particular game. It's just with myself using timeouts to conversate with the referees about calls and things of that nature. And I just learned that something I just gotta let go and save that timeout, because if we would have had a timeout, we would have definitely went for the win. And but I didn't want to take that away from the kids and bring in our warrior offense, which is our speed offense, when they hadn't been in the game at about 18 players, because we had a heavy unit in. And I just didn't want to take that away and rush things and put us in a situation where we didn't have an opportunity to play in overtime and to win.
All right, quarter number 3. Tristan Rhodes, Isaac Smith, Holloway, and your defensive linemen had outstanding performances on Friday night. How have the players like them impacted the team's success this year, and who else has stepped up for the Warriors this year that you want to give some recognition to?
Well, our whole senior class that has been with us, that are on the field, they have been playing as juniors as well. And we just I can't pinpoint one kid or a couple of kids that haven't helped us and not putting us in roles. What I can say is that with us having a defense and an offense, that we don't have to necessarily turn around and play guys on offense on defense and vice versa, and has been a benefit because of conditioning, talent, skills, and we have guys that's out, and we're not a team that if this guy's a starter, he's not going to play because of an injury or whatever it may be, that the guy behind him is not as, is just as capable and talented as he is. So I think the depth, I think all of our kids have contributed with our success, especially the ones that have been with us for 4 years. And we got 25 seniors on the team, and we're just blessed to have depth and have kids that if you're in the second on the depth chart, that you're just as good as the guy that started. It's just a matter that this guy's been here, he's been playing well, and that he's going to do well for us. So I would say that our depth at all positions is a key to us.
Nice. Okay. Last quarter, last question. So looking ahead to the first round playoff this Friday, home, the only home playoff game here in Savannah this year, this weekend, what are the main areas of focus in preparing for Northwest Whitfield, who comes in with the same record, comes in from a tough region? How do you plan to build on your momentum that you've carried throughout the whole season?
Well, we gotta scheme to what they do. We gotta make sure we're shored up on what things we do, and be fundamentally sound, and be able to play 3 phases, and to be the top conditioned team is out there, and then use our speed, use our talent to navigate and win. We feel confident. We know they're going to be coming in. They're a tough team, came out of a tough region, and we don't have many 23 C's that are 82. So we just got to be prepared and ready to play, and just on Friday, just do what we do, and so we can come out with a victory. We can't look at the region they're in, the record in. We just got to look at it. This is our 3rd season, and we got to play good in our 3rd season to get where we want to be.
Well, Coach, this is once again another program that you've taken to the playoffs. You've been consistent with all the programs you've been at. You do a great job, and the kids are lucky to have you there, and keep up the great work. And it's always a lot of fun following you, and of course following the Warriors, because that's where I got my start way back when. But once again, great job. Appreciate it. Good luck Friday night, and hopefully we can talk about your win next week.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me.
Once again, I've known Tony Welch for a long time. He started over there at Memorial Day School with Michael Thompson. They built that program up. Took a couple of years off. Wound up going to Savannah High, building that program up, making the playoffs for the first time in 20-something years. Then he goes over to Claxton, his hometown, helps revamp that program, and now he's at Jenkins High School doing a great job. Every team he's coached there has made the playoffs. Last year, great run into the quarterfinals. Okay, it's the only home game, playoff game this weekend at Memorial Stadium, 7:30 against Northwest Whitfield. You just got to love what he's doing over there at the Warriors. I call him the program whisperer because wherever he goes, he makes the program better. But once again, always appreciate him coming on, never turning me down. Once again, that's the coach of HVJ Jenkins High School, Tony Welch. Next up, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. After we thank our sponsors, you'll be listening to and watching, because this is a live recording. We'll talk to the senior running back over at Bethesda Academy. Great kid, great interview. Check it out. We'll be talking to Assir Best from Bethesda Academy, who also will be playing Friday night up there in Orangeburg against Calhoun Academy. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here live. Well, sorry, pre-recorded on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You got to love it. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day. Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary Day School, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ at Calvary Day School. We would consider it a privilege to meet with you and your family personally. Call Alicia Bain, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299. Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room, if you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome to this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week segment. Today we're highlighting Bethesda Academy star running back Assir Best, a senior standout, transferred from Memorial Day School and hasn't missed a beat, bringing his explosive talent to the Bethesda gridiron. Last year, he rushed for over 800 yards and scored, I think, almost 11 touchdowns, showcasing his football ability, his speed, agility, and being consistent. Just recently, he put up another huge performance with 182 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a thrilling 65-yard scant. We're excited to hear more from Assir about his journey, his goals, and future in football. Joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat is this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Bethesda Academy, Assir Best. How's it going, Assir?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. DeMasi? It's going great.
Hey, like I say every week, this is the best part of the show when I get to talk to the good kids, the kids that have done something special. And you've been doing something special on the football field, the gridiron here in Savannah, Georgia. Congratulations on another huge night, 182 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, how did it feel to have such a standout performance on a brand new football field?
Oh, it felt amazing. The atmosphere was great. Playing in your own backyard when we've been wanting that the whole season. It felt amazing. It was so great, and it was such a special night for everyone there and everywhere that I was playing.
All right, you've had a lot of big runs in your career, a lot of long touchdowns, but first time on that field. Take us through your mind, what you were thinking about when you broke through and you went for that 65-yard touchdown.
If we're being honest, I was just worried about not getting hawked down. I didn't. If I would have got hawked down, I would have heard it from Coach AT and all my family members. So I just was trying to make sure I scored.
You don't want to get people coming on your back, eh?
Nah, I get it enough. They think I'm slow, so.
All right, so looking at your stats, and usually Bethesda has them updated 2 days after the game's over. You've had 5 games this season, over 100 yards rushing. What's your secret to being so consistent week in and week out, running the football for the Blazers?
It's my offensive line. Those guys are great. Orlando Chaney, Ian Platts, Jaden Grant, Troy, Steve Mitchell, all my guys, even Keyshawn Wright, Isaiah Reynolds. Those are my guys. You sit with your linemen, you feed your linemen, you do everything for your linemen, they do everything for you. So they open it up, and I just run for them. That's all that is.
And I said earlier, you transferred in from Memorial Day School. So how's your transition from Memorial Day School to Bethesda Academy affected your playing, your style performance, or you're just being you?
It was tough at first. Me and Christian Vaughn, coming from Memorial to here, it was different, not knowing anybody, adjust to a new coach and a new atmosphere. But once I got the hang of it and once I got the playbook embedded in my mind, nothing really changed. I've always been the player I am. So for me, it just made me more aggressive, more hungry, and more grit. It just made me better.
Being the player you are, how do you prepare for big games? And last year you had big games on Memorial. This year you state quarterfinal. Now you're going to the semifinals. How do you prepare for these big games, mentally and physically? And do you have any pregame rituals like food, music, clothing?
Before every game, I watch film throughout the whole week, even on game day with my teammates, Joshua Johnson, Riley Wesley. We'll watch film. We'll make sure we see what we see and make sure that's what we see. And before a game, we'll just make sure that's what it is. Before any game, I'll read a Bible verse and I'll pray. Even with my teammates, we'll get in the huddle and we'll pray. I always look up to the sky to make sure I remember my loved ones, my lost loved ones, and I throw up my heart so everyone that I love and everyone that's at the game knows I'm there.
All right. So being the football player you are and going into the season and, you learn a lot over the years from different coaches. What's the most valuable lesson you have taken from a coach that has taught you or has helped you this season?
I'm gonna say Coach Green and Coach AT and Coach Chris. Those guys, they've taught me since I get here, make the most out of your situation. It's rare to see a senior come in and excel at the rate that they do and come into a new atmosphere, a new team and do what they do. So I've always, since I got here, I was just taught, wherever I put you at, wherever you're at on the field, just play your hardest, do your best, and make the most out of it, because you only get one senior year, and just make the most out of it.
All right, so people don't know Assir best. I know you're Mr. Smiley, Coach Mark Sussman. You remember Mark Sussman, right?
I love Suss.
He loves you, buddy. He says you're such a great kid. You did just a great job over Memorial Day School. So what's one thing you'd like people to know about Assir best on and off the field?
On the field, I can't pick both. I can't pick one or the other, so I'll just give you both. On the field, I want everyone to know I'm not scared. I don't care how big you are, how tall you are, how better you are than me, or you might think you're better than me. I'm coming after you. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm going to play at the rate that I do, and I'm not scared of anything. Off the field, I just want everyone to know, I'm just as normal as you. I'm just a normal kid. I'm just living life and enjoying every moment of it.
Nice. All right, and of course, behind every great student, great athlete, great kid is your family. What impact has your family had on your football journey, and how do they support you?
Gracious day. They're amazing. My granddad, my father, my whole family's almost at every single game that I attend. And they've been doing this for three to 4 years. Even when I wasn't playing football at first in high school, they've always been there, and they make sure they're always on me. Academically, and on the football field or whatever I'm doing. They've always been there. They're gonna keep being there because they're just wonderful people, and I can't thank them anymore.
All right. Now, I didn't put this. I forgot to put this. I know definitely you were a two-sport athlete over at Memorial. You played football and basketball.
Yeah.
What's it like at over there at Bethesda? You gonna do football, basketball, and track is a big tradition over there.
I plan on playing basketball this year. Izzy Israel Wright. He's the guy. He wants me to play with him, and I told him I got him. And Frankie Jackson. Those are my guys. So I'm gonna make sure I play basketball with those guys our senior year. And they want me to run track as well. So, I won't be scared. I'll be a 3-sport athlete again, and I'll do it as well.
What event you gonna run?
I don't like to run a lot, so I'll probably just do the 100 and the relay race. That's just I don't run a lot.
I hear you. All right, looking towards your future. Every high school football player wants to go to the next level. Right. Do you have any college plans, and would you like to continue playing football at the next level?
Oh, of course. That's always been my goal. I want to, since just watching Cam Newton in my backyard, just doing the Superman pose when he was at Carolina. I just want to play at the next level. I want to go and just play in college. And even if it doesn't work out, I want to be an athletic trainer when I go to college.
Nice.
So I can stay around sports. Miss Bagnall Memorial Day, the athletic director. She's great, and she's the reason I want to be an athletic trainer because of her. So. That's what I want to do in college.
All right. So last question, as a senior, you got a young man over there and he wants to play football and he looks up to you. What advice would you give that young blazer over there at Bethesda Academy?
I tell my teammates this even now, like I'll probably end up telling them later at practice, it's never too late to be great. Even if you think you're not good, I started playing football my sophomore year of high school again. After I didn't play since I was in 10 and under at Windsor Forest. So it's never too late to be great. Just grind, work, and put your mind to it. As long as you put your mind to it and you're not scared, then you'll exceed.
Any offers yet?
A few. I recently got one from what is this? Capital University in Ohio. So we got a future somewhere. But
you're working on it. Somebody's gonna come knocking on your door.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the best opportunity. Just waiting to see what comes. It's all up to God. That's it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching you. We're still going to get to watch next week. You go up to Orangeburg to play. Right, it's in Orangeburg, right?
Oh no, we're playing
Calhoun Academy.
Calhoun Academy, that's what it is. Yeah.
But aren't they right? They're right outside.
They're Orangeburg. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember from my St. Andrews days going up there and playing against Calhoun Academy. So
yes, sir.
Best of luck. Keep up the great work, and loved watching you play. And I know we'll meet again. And once again, go Blazers! Bring home another ship.
Yes, sir. I hope to speak with you soon. But we're running it back. We're not scared. We're bringing the heat.
Once again, hey, great job. Coach Sussman had a lot of great things to say about you. Keep up the great work, and hey, get yourself some bling.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Don't get hawked now.
I won't. I promise I won't.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye.
I mean, just a great kid. The kid is always smiling, great attitude, humble. And talking to Mark Sussman when he was over at Memorial Day, the kid is respectful. He's just fun to be around. And you can tell he's had a great career, 800 and something yards last year at Memorial Day. He's over 900. I think he's got 927 going into the game Friday night. Hey, only needs 73 yards. He's a 1,000-yard rusher, and he's a good kid, and you can tell that. But once again, this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week from Bethesda Academy, Assir Best. We'll be right back. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And I'd like to thank you for watching tonight. But first of all, I'd like to give a big thank you to my always incredible guests, because the guests run the show. Coach Tony Welch, thank you for sharing your thoughts on Jenkins High School season and for giving us your insight of what it takes to have a program that is successful. And congratulations on making the state playoffs again. Good luck Friday night. Your commitment to your team, and especially the Savannah area of high school football, is truly inspiring and has not gone unnoticed. And, of course, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, Assir Best, thank you for joining us and sharing your story, your journey, your drive, your performance on the field is always exceptional, and we're excited to see where your talent and hard work is going to take you next season. And, of course, good luck Friday night in the semifinals of the SCISA playoffs against Calhoun Academy. And good luck to the Blazers to, trying to defend their state championship from last year. And like I say every week, hopefully this is taking your mind off of what's going on in this crazy world, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just hope that you enjoy it. Once again, tell me about the good kids. Text me, call me, email me. I want to get them on my show. And like I say every week, whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, always hit it at the park. Until I talk to you next week, may it be your best week ever. God bless. Thank you. Peace out. And thank you for always making this show a success. I'll talk to you next week. Hopefully, it's going to be live on the Coach's Corner Sports Network on Soundgarden Stage.